Why was the pre-order bonus at EB Games for Splatoon 2 a plastic cup? Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another pickups video. I have a decent selection of items here to share with you guys, including some older toys, some newer toys, some old video games, and some new ones as well. So let's start out with the older toys that I got first. I got these from Buy and Sell Kings. It seems to be my go-to place for older toys. I do buy some video games from there as well, but lately I've been finding just mostly older toys at their store. Now, I know that they have other locations as well, but only one of their locations is really convenient to me, so that's the only one that I go to, and they usually have fairly decent prices on toys. I was told that they would be putting out some new Transformers, and they did put out a lot of Transformers, especially Beast Wars Transformers, but I looked through what they had there, and most of it was stuff that I either had or in conditions that I would not purchase them in, so sort of just left them there. But they did have a decent selection that was still in good condition, just not stuff that I was really interested in. But I did see this there, and this only cost me $10, and it is this toy here. It is Thrust from Beast Machines. Now, I don't remember what his Beast Wars counterpart was, because I think the story behind Megatron's sort of lackeys was that he took the sparks from Autobots and Decepticons and sort of reformatted them so that they would be his perfect minions, and it's just really escaping me right now, but I want to say maybe it was Waspinator or someone else like that. And this honestly is a fairly decent toy for being show accurate, I suppose, compared to some of the other Transformers from back during Beast Wars and Beast Machines. This is probably one of the more show-accurate toys that you're going to get, and I really do like this toy. I didn't care much for the character per se, but I did like the character's appearance, at least on the show, and this as well is a pretty nice toy. Now, I'm not going to bother to transform that though, because it takes quite some time to do that. And the other toy that I got from them, and I'm really forgetting right now how much I got this for, I think it was like $15 for both of these together, something around that much. It is this Megabyte toy, and I'm not too certain what the history is behind this one here. If I'm remembering correctly, at some point in the show, in Reboot that is, he gets infected by another virus that makes him like extra evil and psychotic or something like that, and he gets a new color scheme, which is this black and silver with red accents, and it's a fairly nice toy, but he does come apart into two pieces. I'm thinking maybe it's because in the show he could actually separate from his legs and sit on top of his chair throne thing, but not too certain about that. I'm not really sure what the toy line looked like for Reboot toys back in the 90s, but I really loved this show growing up, and it kind of sucks that it ended when it did and how it did, kind of on a whimper rather than on some big exciting moment. It was just sort of dying the last year or so that I was on the air, and that kind of sucks, but it was amazing, an amazing show for the longest time. Really loved this show growing up. Moving on from that is a new toy that I got, and this is one of these Mega Bloks construction sets. I know that they went through a renaming of sorts. I think now, if my understanding of this is correct, Mega Bloks became Mega Construct, and they have these officially licensed Pokemon sets. And the one that I got here, I got it from EB for about $25, I think. And this one here is the set that includes Charizard, and I have built it already, but I took it apart into chunks and put it back inside the box there, because it's really hard to find a room to display something like this. It's not that big, but it is fairly nice. Now, there are some Pokemon that are represented well in these sort of Mega Bloks sets, but there are some that just look extremely terrible. One, for example, is I do have the Eevee that is part of the set, and Eevee just looks really bad. Just a rectangular body with like weird stubby legs. It looks weirdly proportioned, but this set here, at least I'm very happy with this set. Moving on from those are the video games that I got and video game related stuff. I bought these two games here at Buy and Sell Kings on a separate day from when I picked up the toys that I just showed you guys before. They have a lot of original Xbox games there, and almost all of them are priced at $5. So while I stopped collecting for the 360, I am still collecting original Xbox games, and I actually found some that were pretty interesting. One that I definitely wanted, and another one that I got because it looks like an interesting fighting game, and it is an original Xbox exclusive game, so I thought, sure, why not go for it. The fighting game that I'm talking about is Kakuto Chojin, if I'm saying that correctly, and as you can see, it was $4.99, and it was complete and in very good condition, so I was really happy about that. I know absolutely nothing about this game. I don't know if it's good, bad, whatever, but I saw original Xbox exclusive, and it's a fighting game, and I love fighting games, good or bad. Even played Shaq Fu a bunch, even though that's a cruddy game too, but still have a love for fighting games, so of course I was going to get it. The other game that I got, though, is in a series that I really love, and I played a lot of games in this series and finished a lot of them, at least the sort of single player mode I finished in a lot of these games. It is Ultra Bust-A-Move. Now, I haven't played any of the Bust-A-Move games on the Xbox. In fact, I'm not even sure how many Bust-A-Move games there are on the Xbox. I know there has to be at least this one here, and I haven't played this one, so hopefully this is at least a place to start from. And I really can't repeat how much I love Bust-A-Move. I've played games in this series on many different consoles over the years. I've been playing it almost all my life, including Bubble Bobble games. Just really love this series, and very happy to finally have something like this in my collection. Moving on from there are some new items that I got before I get to the big game at the end of this. I got some more amiibos, and I did promise some time ago that I would not buy any more, but I knew that when these two came out, I would absolutely buy them. First one here is the Bayonetta amiibo, and the other one is the Cloud amiibo. And I took both of these out of the boxes because I did want to use both these amiibos. And I mean, at least with Bayonetta, I could go without the sort of short hairstyle that she has in Bayonetta 2. I think I would have preferred the long hairstyle on the amiibo, but it's whatever. It's still a fairly decent looking amiibo. And then as for the Cloud one, he just looks amazing, and honestly it's one of my most favorite amiibos out of all the ones that I have in my collection. I suppose him and Mewtwo are probably my favorite amiibos that I have, as well as probably the Wii Fit Trainer. I do like the Wii Fit Trainer. Now, moving on from those amiibos is the last item that I got that I want to share with you guys. It is a brand new game, and you might have already figured out what it is from the beginning of this video. In fact, you should absolutely know what it is from the beginning of this video. I picked up a copy of Splatoon 2 for the Switch, and pre-ordering it at EB Games got you this plastic, I think it's supposed to be a color changing cup, but it hasn't worked for me. I might be wrong about that, but just correct me in the comment section below. But it's just a very weird item to get as a pre-order bonus. Just this plastic cup that says Splatoon 2 on it. Just a weird item there, but I think I still prefer something like that over DLC or a poster or some other kind of piece of paper. But it could have been anything else. It could have even been a hat or earbuds or something, anything else at all before a cup, a plastic cup. But it's whatever. At least the game itself is very fun. I enjoyed playing the first Splatoon a lot, and I'm going to enjoy playing this one a lot more. And hopefully this time around the online functionality works a lot better. So far I've had no issues with it whatsoever, but it's still going to take time for me to see fully what it plays like online. Very happy to finally get to play this game, and only time will tell how Nintendo's online functionality will be over the course of the next year or so. So let's just wait and see on that. Anyways, that's it. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, just put in the comment section below and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below. And also linked in the description below is a link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check that out as well if you'd like. And that's it. See ya.